Okay, we're still waiting for your classmates, but I'm gonna ask you this. What's your dream job?
My dream job.
Mhm.
Well, as now, I would choose being a psychologist because nowadays there are many people with mental illnesses, and
Mhm.
I'll be happy to help them. Or if I cannot help exactly, I would love to talk to them and listen to them and do whatever I could.
That's really nice. Um, have you thought of being a psychologist when you were young?
No, I think I've been thinking about it for now
Mhm.
months, but not more than a year.
I see, I see. But that is really nice. It's like an advocacy. Once you get older, it's really important that your job is something that you like so that you can enjoy it. Because if you don't like your job, it
No.
would feel like, yeah, you're just working. And it's not a good feeling.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I've heard a lot of members of my family, relatives, that they are now 25, I think, and they have changed their career two times, I think.
Oh,
And they told me that it isn't as easy as it looks to choose a career because it's for all your life. And if you don't really enjoy it, you wouldn't be able to work well.
yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Like, because we're gonna do it for the rest of your life, right? So it might as well do something that you like, and of course, earn money from it. But how is mental health being talked about in your country? Because I guess for some countries there's still stigma around it, especially for conservative countries um, like Indonesia, for example. They're not really open about mental health. How about in Peru?
Well, in here, it's well, the last time I've heard about a percentage or something, I think I've heard that now after pandemic, most of the 50% of the of people here have any problem, any mental illness, and that worried me a lot as well because I also have family that had or have
Mhm.
any of them.
Um, okay, I'm not sure if I heard you correctly, but in English grammar, we use some for positive sentences. So you can say some of them have mental illness. Any, we use this for negative and questions. Although they mean the same, just the usage is different.
Okay.
So, yeah. So you can say, I have heard that some of them have mental health problems, or I don't know if any of them have mental health problems. All right. Hey, Shira is here. Hi,
Hi,
Shira. Good afternoon.
good afternoon, teacher. Hi.
How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
You look like your sister. Even though she only shows half of her face most of the time, I think she's
Yeah,
too shy. Yeah, but I can see that you look like her. Um, Anyways, so Romina, going back, what do you think are the qualities of a good psychologist? Because Romina and I were talking, and she said she wants to be a psychologist. What do you think, Romina, are the qualities that you need to have in order to be a good psychologist?
Mm, First is being not being unstable as well, because I've heard that when you're a psychologist, you need to be at 100% good mentally, because you wouldn't be able to help other people if you are not as well. Also, to be patient with the people you help.
Mm-hmm.
And I think also knowing how to ask the questions you're going to make properly, because you
Mm-hmm.
cannot help someone and tell them, okay, and then what? You have to be kind with them.
True. I think that's the most important. You need to be kind and you need to show empathy that you truly understand them. But just to give you, or just to tell a very quick story about that. So I have a friend who is a psychologist and she has bipolar disorder. And I asked her about it. I said, isn't it difficult that, you're listening to other people's problems and you have your own problems? And then she said whenever she have these episodes, she just have to talk to her psychologist because she also has a psychologist for herself. And she said,
Well,
yeah,
I really didn't know that, but I think it's also okay, because we always need to be listened by someone.
mm,
Sometimes it's not just to tell your friend or your lover or family. Sometimes you don't want them to listen to your problems, and you find other person that can do.